I'm Arthur Seaton and welcome to the Back and Beyond, my new series. Now then, have I got a tale to tell you folk? Now then, look at this. There's some big stones and there's a big bolt and some, well, they're the bolts, and there's a big nut here. What did they do? I'll tell thee. This was for a catapult from the 50s. Now I'm going to tell you a tale. Now then, let's go back in time. It's the 1950s and there's a dairy farmer called Eric Bottomley. Had a farm just round the corner, I think, anyway. So now one morning, all his cows were coming in for milking. Now Eric's favourite cow was Daisy, his prized milker. So she was at the head of the cows going in, but just before this, hang on, let me come in a little bit, just before this, Daisy had some special cow time with Barry the bull. So she had trembly back legs and she was a bit out of sorts. And then what happened next? She had a tumble. She tumbled down the hill. Anyway, Eric was like, oh my goodness. Anyway, Daisy got up and trotted to the front of the line with the cows and came in the parlour to be milked. Anyway, Eric was like, oh my goodness, I'm so happy. I'm going to milk her first. Anyway, he was so shook up, he thought, I'll have a glass of milk right from Daisy. Anyway, it was the most delicious milk he'd ever tasted. And later on that day, he started to feel a bit funny, a bit peculiar. Actually, he started to feel a bit randy. Anyway, after supper, Eric and Mrs. Bottomley, they went upstairs for a bit of how's your father. He did a cracking show up on my neck, and Mrs. Bottomley was impressed as well. Now in the morning he was still pleased as punch, and he thought, it must be the milk that made me feel like this. It's got to be. With Daisy having a bit of how's your father with Barry the bull, and then getting all the milk all frothed up, and then that's what it must have been. How could he replicate that? Because if he could get this magic milk and sell it, he'd get 10 knicker a pint for it, he reckoned. So he built the famous Longridge cow catapult. Anyway, this bloody thing was about 20 foot tall. It was made out of roof beams from local farmhouses. And you'll never guess what the elastic was made of for the actual catapult. Only farm wives, knickers and bra, the elastic from them. Hey, them lasses wouldn't need that stuff after what happened. Anyway, so he got it built, and I tell you what, it worked a treat. Farmers came from far and wide to get the special milk. Anyway, all the farmers were at it like rabbits. And anyway, all the farm wives ended up with buns in the oven. You know what I mean? Anyway, the birth rate, it went up, it doubled. It was a fantastic success. Even some celebrities came. We had Barbara Windsor and the one and only Nicholas Parson came to try it out. Hell, it was a hell of a thing. Now you might be saying, well Arthur, let's see some pictures or some film. There isn't any. There's not one picture or any film because it was top secret. The local farmers didn't want to get it out. There was magic milk about. They made them randy. So it was top secret. But you might be thinking, I wouldn't have minded seeing this catapult. Well, I've made a model of it. And next clip, we're going to have a try. We're going to recreate the cow catapult from the 1950s. Hello, welcome back. Now then, this is the model I've made. Isn't it a cracker? I was in the shed for about 3 days making this. This is an exact replica of the cow catapult. What I forgot to tell you before, he didn't just fire the cow out of the catapult onto the ground, he fired it into the lake. So the cow could come out, he got the cow out and milked it straight away when the punters came and they wanted the special frothy milk. You remember why it was frothy? Because Daisy had just had a bit of algae father of Barry the bull, fallen down the hill and got frothy. So where's Daisy? Come on, come in a little bit. Oh, she's still in the cow shed with Barry. Come on, Daisy, shall we get you out? Come on, you've had your share. Oh, look, She's already got on her like a life band already. Not like a life band, it's like a balloon round her waist so they can drag her out. She doesn't sink to the bottom. Okay, look at all the folk come to watch. Now, if you see these two folk here, this is Mr. and Mrs. Bottomley. Don't they look nice? They're quite rich at this point, actually. They made a rake of money, so they're pleased as punch. Never been seen before for 70 years. The cow catapult. Okay, come on, Daisy, don't be frightened. Okay, come on, let's get that sorted. Oh, she's fallen over. So, originally, this was pulled back with a tractor. The tractor's a bit the wrong size, but never mind. So I'm going to help her out. Right, come on Daisy, come on Daisy. Right, now then, here we go, 3, 2, 1, way! Oh, good laugh. Oh no, I'm going to get her out, don't worry folks, we'll worry about that in a bit later. So that was grand, wasn't it? You've seen the cow catapult, I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, now then, right then. I'm Arthur Seaton and I hope you enjoyed the Backer Beyond, and I'll see you next time. Oh my goodness, hope you enjoyed it. See you later, I'm going, tea time.